I am preparing to embarrass myself much more is a quote by Katie Bird in her Substack article, Embarrassment Has Good Bones. This won't be some super sophisticated or highbrow analysis of this article because, that's not what I want to do. But I do really appreciate Katie Bird for posting this all the way back in like 2023 because now that I'm seeing it, it's really allowing me to, it gave me that push to come out of my shell a bit more and to embrace the embarrassment that comes with life. For a bit more context, Katie speaks to how everyone is really like afraid, afraid of the anxieties and the embarrassment that comes with trying new things, being themselves, things of that nature. And it's natural. There's nothing wrong with being afraid or having embarrassment, but it's also important, in my opinion, to embrace that. And I think she speaks to it as well. You can't, hide forever, right? Now, of course, you could like, oh, you can block yourself off from every emotion. You could be really closed guarded and be like, yeah, I'm never going to be embarrassed by anything ever again. And that just doesn't seem realistic or like you're living a good life because you should again embrace the embarrassment. I know this is going to be embarrassing. This is embarrassing to record in my room if there's no one around. This is going to be embarrassing to post. This is going to be embarrassing to look back on. How maybe it won't be embarrassing to look back on, I don't know, but I want to do it anyways. Embarrassment Has Good Bones really impressed on me the idea that the fact that you know you should be embarrassed. You should not hide from it. You should keep pushing towards it in order to grow and become a stronger version of yourself. Because isn't that what life is all about? Just not constantly improving, but one step at a time, getting to where you want to be, accomplishing your goals. And I actually read a different Substack article, which I forgot the name of it, but I know it's like really popular, and it's about being too focused on more, right? To have so much on your mind that you can't focus on one thing, and you find yourself putting your attention in like multiple different buckets and you never find anything, and your true self is over there in the corner somewhere being really really upset because you haven't embraced your true self. And yeah, that's embarrassing. That's what's really embarrassing. I know I'm rambling a little bit, but Katie Bird wrote a great article. It wasn't like the quickest read, but it was a quick read, right? And it was just really nice and insightful. She focuses on making sure everyone should feel comfortable in their own skin and feel comfortable being embarrassed, and knowing that you should go out and do it. Again, I said it 3 or 4 times already, but it's just made that much of an impact on me. So that's also part of the reason why I'm posting this. Again, of course I want to like share because it might be beneficial for somebody, and maybe they'll find the same inspiration that I found from the article in this video. But I need to break out of my shell some more. I know I can be a stronger writer. I know I can be a stronger artist. I know I can be a stronger graphic designer. I know I can be a stronger person. I know I can be a stronger retail stylist. You know what I mean? But I feel like I hold myself back because I'm embarrassed of trying new things and trying to, grow into something that I want to be because I'm afraid of failing, I guess. I don't know. But at this point, it's like, who cares? Gotta keep going, gotta push, because how else would you know if you don't try, right? Isn't that the saying? Something of that nature. And yeah, thank you again to Katie Bird for this article she wrote in 2023. In 2025, on December 29th, I really, really appreciate it. And, more to come, I think, hopefully.